Aaron Judge hits his first home run of spring training. Little porch job, kind of just got under it, lofted it up there. He's big and strong, so he can do that. This breakdown's brought to you by SeatGeek. These guys were in seats. Look how happy they are, just celebrating. They didn't even catch the ball. Little father-son spring training, double high five, jump up and down celebration. Guys behind him caught the ball. They're excited. That's not what this one's about, though. It's about his footwork on the swing. It's his first home run of spring. And Judgy told us he was going to try this no stride, two strike approach. And look at that. That's the pitch before. This is the 0-1. This was his swing all last year. Big old leg kick, sweeps down. This now in two strikes, no leg kick. All right. So on the left, he goes up. On the right, he doesn't go up. Two different approaches. The home run champ said, you know what? I'm going to work on contact next year as well. Not more home runs. I'm going to work on hitting for not power. Just two strike approach. And the story behind it is kind of cool because he was open. He's about it. He said, I watched Goldie. Look at this. Yeah. So Joel Sherman had an article about it. You can go read that for all the cool details. But he said, so after watching Goldie across the field in a series in St. Louis last year, he met with him, the former NL MVP. So the two MVPs met up and Judge says, hey man, what's that two strike approach of yours I saw when I was out in St. Louis? Looks cool. Here are the two strike hits that Judge saw from Goldie. And it is an interesting swing. It caught my eye. I'm sure Cardinals fans are like, that's just a swing. What are you talking about? But he really kind of like loads up that foot and then sits on it, almost like just revs it up, bam, and then swings like throwing the tennis ball, then holding your dog a little bit so he starts running underneath you, and then when you let go, bam! It's like he just puts his foot, and then right there looked kind of uncomfortable in a way. But the thing Judge doesn't know is that this is Goldie's approach all the time. I watched a bunch of swings, two strikes, one strike, no strikes. He was doing this approach. He's just good. And I found one stadium that had a double by Judge and Goldie in Milwaukee. So we have the same exact camera angle and you can see both their swings side by side. And I was kind of super interested in this because right here it looks all right, different body size. Judge is a literal giant and Goldie's not. He's a big dude, but Judge is a giant. But that umpire behind Goldie is even more of a giant. What's up, dude? What are you about? And look at this. Goldie's got his barrel down, his hands up, his elbows by his face. The barrel of his bat is facing down. The knob is facing up. Judge, completely different. His hands are extended. That's something he did last year. That was one of the adjustments he made that really worked for him. The barrel of the knob is up, and Judge is a little bit open. So his front toe is in front of and more behind his back toe, where Goldie's kind of square to the plate. And their swings, similar pitches. Goldie's is a little more inside, but watch their load up in slow-mo. Judge's leg is up in the air as the pitcher brings his arm back. Goldie hasn't really done anything. And then as he comes forward, now, all right, that's similar enough, right? They both have a leg kick going. Goldie's bat gets to the normal place. His hands almost get to the normal place. So Judge is just eliminating a lot of that movement up top, but adding way more movement down below, where Goldie is eliminating movement below and doing the movement up top. And then they're both kind of down at the same time. And then the follow through from there is very similar. And two hands on the bat. And I don't know, it's kind of wild to me that you can do so many different things and guys can get so many different results with very different but similar swings. So anyway, I guess the update here is that Judge is trying to work on his contact approach with two strikes, even keeping two hands on the follow through. And Goldie is just really good. And they have two different loads, but similar results. The two MVPs just chatting about hitting in the offseason. If you want to go see these guys hit, you can use code Jomboy to get $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. They sponsored this breakdown. Thanks for watching. This was a quick little spring training one because I was just doing this session on my couch and I was watching these on my couch and I was like, maybe other people will enjoy this. And if you did, you could subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. Goodbye.